Welcome back to this series of Journeying with People, and today we have a new guest, Sabrina. Woo! Alright,
Hi.
so today she's gonna be sharing her journey in life and also her online business and stuff like that. So stay to the end to listen to her whole journey. Alright. So Sabrina, do you wanna give us a self introduction? Like who are you? What are you doing now?
Hi guys, my name is Sabrina and I'm honored to be part of Daniel's YouTube video. But
Wow.
yeah, I'll be talking about how I ventured into my online business and other things about me. So yeah, I'm currently studying law and yeah, I'm doing my
Wow.
online business too.
I feel like studying law is really it gives me a perspective like while if someone study law they will be really under a lot of pressure, they will be stressed out. Can it really stress you out?
I mean, it all depends. It's like for me, it doesn't really stress me out because I know how to cope my studies and I know how to like manage my stress. But it all depends like how do you study, like do you listen in class and stuff. I mean, if you don't, you're definitely gonna be stressed because you're gonna have exam like in a few months and you don't know anything about the syllabus and stuff. But for me, studying law is not hard. Studying law is actually the way how you understand it. It's not like memorizing and stuff. It of course you have to memorize, but not like what people have in their minds is like studying law is like, oh, they are memorizing gonna be so good and stuff like that. No, it's about like analyzing and understanding. Yeah, study law.
Oh,
If you don't know what degree you're going for, it'll be fun.
yeah, like you said, we're going to talk about your business, but I want to ask like because you're doing business as a side thing, right?
Yeah, side income.
So how do you manage your business and your studies at the same time? Because studying law, I think you will take up a lot of your time already. So how do you manage those things?
I mean, it all like for me, it all depends on like how you really wanted to do it. Is if you have like the what we call like the heart, like you're really into it, you definitely can like put your time into both things, like online business and stuff. Well, actually, online business was part of the thing that I like, so I think it's not that hard to cope the time in everything. Management is important too, like managing your time and stuff. But yeah, it
Right.
depends. But maybe some students or like students who are doing online business, they are finding it hard to cope it together. But for me, it doesn't. You know when you have to stop and when you're gonna continue.
Uh, so why did you venture into online business?
I actually ventured into online business when I was doing my foundation during my university life in 2019. Yeah, I at first I didn't know what's like the online business thing, and ever since I got into like the West Malaysia, they are kind of like popular and it's a trend. I assume, because when I was in Sabah, I have no idea what's this. Like I have no idea what's online business about. After I went to like West Malaysia and I found out that online business is like a common thing for them, and I bought a stuff. I remember the first product I sell was a cosmetic, a lipstick. So they were doing like a Double 11 promotion. So I was like, oh, why not I just join? Because like I'm bored and I want to do something to like I want to learn something new. So eventually I got it until now, which is like 2 years. Yeah.
So it's been 2 years since you first started joining the online business, and now you've really grown to become what, like a boss or manager
No,
already, is
not
it?
really. I don't think so. I mean, I still have like long way to go.
During these 2 years, like, can you share what were some of your highs in this online business thing, and also what were some of the lows in this online business?
Oh, okay. This is actually a great question because like I've been like switching up companies and products like lately, like, not lately, but a lot of times from the day I've joined and then until now. This is probably like the fourth company that I changed. And if I gotta say like I have like the biggest achievement if my in my online business is probably during last year MCO, because like when the MCO first strikes in, right, I think a lot of people were like very like no idea what to do because like it's MCO, right? Okay, so I was like very lucky because I had that opportunity to doing online business and got my like side income, and a lot of people were like jobless and stuff. So start when where was it? Oh, okay, the MCO strikes in. I started the new product, which is a face mask. I think a lot of people know it was like Delina face mask,
Yeah.
and then like Sabah, like a lot of like Chongqing friends or juniors, right? They kind of like interested to be part of my team, and then they keep asking me about the online business thing. Then I started to expand my team from Johor to Sabah. This was like biggest
Wow.
achievement. Yeah, my biggest achievement in my online business. Because I think it's quite new to Sabahans, I'll say. Because not a lot of people know
Yeah.
about online business.
We in Sabah we don't. There's like a very few people who does online business, right? And everyone who does online business comes from the west side of Malaysia, like KL and Selangor.
Yeah, that's why I say it's kind of new for everyone. So it's actually like my biggest achievement in my online business. I'll say thanks to MCO. Yeah, thanks to MCO, like for real.
Then what about your lows? Like they will be high, but they will also be low. So what were some of the low moments?
It started when it was like during last year, August. Everything kind of go down slope. Like my team kind of like break down and stuff. I don't know, maybe because like people don't get like they give up easily or what. I don't know. Like my team started to break down slope. My sales also going down slope. And then I kind of had like a break from the online business. Not really a break. Like I don't post anymore. I don't post like often. That's where like I got like my super low thing, like the downslope thing. But it was like a really great like what was it? What's the word? What's the word? You know what's the word? I kind of like a great experience. Something like that. Okay, yeah. Like I get to like learn from it.
But yeah, that's also one of the things that I want to talk about. I think doing online business takes a lot of perseverance. For me, I don't think I will be able to persevere until I really get successful, because I think it's really hard to, I think I would easily give up. Like you said, just now, a lot of your members in your group gave up, right? So how did you persevere, and how did you continue down this road of online business?
Well, I don't know, is it because like I like it or what? Because I feel like it's something that I should not give up that easily. Because it's normal to have like downslope, uphill and stuff. But if you like give up like during the halfway, it'll be like you're doing for nothing. You didn't
Yeah,
learn.
your effort is wasted.
Yeah, it's like what's the point? I don't know, it gives me the feeling like if I want to quit like in the future, I should have like a super reasonable reason for me to quit. But if I were to quit, it's because like, oh, I don't have any sales or what. I feel like it's like an excuse for me to quit. So it actually motivates
Wow.
me to keep going and going until like I have like a reasonable reason for me to quit. I think we should keep going no matter like everything you start, there's a reason, but don't end up that like without a reason. Don't give excuse. Like you can do it. Like you have to believe yourself, I'll say.
Oh, such a good reminder. What the heck? Oh my gosh. I feel like this applies to all areas in life, not only online business. Like many people start something out of curiosity, but after some time they just quit. Since you're like in this online stuff thing, do you ever feel like the pressure of having a relationship? Because many influencers online, they post about their relationship and stuff. So do you ever feel pressured to like get a boyfriend or stuff like that?
Can this be broadcast?
What are your thoughts?
I don't know. I hope people don't bash on me if I say these things. Don't hate me, people. I think I'm gonna say something bad. I don't know. I just feel like ever since like I've gotten in a relationship and broke up because like how do I say? I don't know, like if you were in a relationship and you're like doing online business and stuff, don't let the other half control you. Cause to be honest, this is what I had. Like when I started my online business, is like I don't really like it. Like you're not respecting me. But if like if we saw like other like social media page, like most of the influencers, they're like couples, they doing like online business together. That's really great. But for me, I personally don't think like, unless you both have the same goals. If you guys don't get in a relationship, guys. Being in a relationship is very tiring, and trust me. Unless you really find your other half, like you have the same goal, or both of you are going through the same thing, and yeah, you can go ahead. But for me, and don't, if you're doing like online business or other stuff, don't go in a relationship. I mean, for me, again, for me, if you get what I mean.
Your experience taught you that like having a boyfriend who doesn't share the same goal with you will like hinder you from what you really want to do.
I think I gotta rephrase that, is like that you gotta respect your partner's decision. Cause like if you don't respect your partner's decision, it'll be like a chaos relationship. Like what's the point of being in a relationship when you don't respect your other half? You're gonna end up in like arguments every day. So don't. I don't know. Have you been in a relationship?
No, man. I feel like you've been through a lot through
No,
your
I
relationship, man.
I don't. But then like also like get the experience from my friends and stuff who have been like broke ups, like very sad break. I don't know. I don't, cause like, yeah, you don't need to know about my relationship stuff. But yeah.
So right now you're just focusing on your career and you're
My
not looking
study.
for anyone. Just go with the flow, lah.
Yeah, just
right?
go with the flow. I mean, if I get to pay, definitely those kind of like super like, you know, those 抖音小哥哥. But it's all like a dream. Like it's okay, man. Cause like these people doesn't exist. Cause it's all like, I don't know, social media. But yeah, let's just go with the flow.
I just want to talk about your experience with social media. Do you ever feel a sense of burnout, like from all the posts you keep posting? Like do you ever feel pressured to like, I have to post consistently, I have to post, and then like, do you ever feel burnout from social media?
I mean, definitely. I think like people who do online business or like influencers, they're definitely gonna be stressed out because you have to post something that's like the content. It's very good, like to others. I like for example, you're doing like a YouTube. You're gonna think like, oh, what's the content I'm gonna do, like next time? What's the video? Like, how can I engage more views and stuff? I mean, for us doing online business, it's the same thing. Because we wanted to engage like different and like new people into our page, like social media page. That's why we gotta think of like a lot of things. Maybe some people like about, I don't know, talking about their life, their experience. Some people like posting pictures. It all depends. But for me, it'll be stress sometimes. Definitely it'll be stress, but just take that as like your growing opportunity, like something for you to learn. But yeah, just create more good content, I would say. But definitely gonna be stress.
But I also like one of the ways you told me, like, you told me that sometimes you will take a break from social media, right? I think that's one of a really good way to handle burnout from social media. Do you have any other ways, like how do you manage your stress from social media?
I don't know. It's like watching drama, I'll say. I don't really have like a manage stress ways. Like I don't know. A lot of people should maybe have like, oh, I'm gonna like cook or what. Like that's like so, I would say aesthetic. Like it's so aesthetic for me. Like for me, it's just gonna like sleep, lie down, doing nothing. This is like how
Just get away from social media.
Yeah. That's how I manage my stress. Cause like you wanna be alone sometimes. It's normal to be alone. Like you don't need people to be like, are you okay? I'm like, no, don't talk to me. I'm fine. I think this is how I manage my stress.
Just now we asked about your highs and lows on your online business. So what about in life in general? What are your highs and lows in life?
Wow, that's a really good question. But if I gotta say like in life is, if I really gotta exclude my online business, it's probably, I don't know, family. I don't know, cause like, I know it's something like doesn't match with your topic, but I don't know. I don't really have like, cause because like for me, I don't feel like I have like a highest and lowest in my life, achievement in my life. Because I feel like I'm like a useless person. I don't know.
Wow,
Okay,
really?
guys, no,
No.
as in like not useless, but it's like I don't feel like I contribute a lot to the society. You know, you get what I mean? Not like I'm really a useless person, but I don't feel like I contribute. So I couldn't say like I have like the highest and lowest achievement in life. But I don't know. This is like a really good question, but can we skip that? I'll get back to you once I've thought about it.
Then do you have life lessons that you go through life and then you find out, oh yeah, life, and then life suddenly give you something, maybe like a really good experience or a bad experience, and then it taught you something. Do you have any
Yes, self-love.
self-love?
It's really important. Like I used to be those type of person is like so negative. It's like I feel like everything's like against me, like for no reason. I sometimes feel like I want to kill myself. Like I want to suicide. I don't know. Just
Oh.
yeah,
Whoa,
like
whoa,
for
whoa.
real. I was like super negative person. Like even when I'm in a relationship, I don't have that like confidence. I feel like my other half have left me for no reason. I was like super super like a negative like I don't have that confidence, but and that's why I kind of like had a thought like why I always be that negative. And to be honest, even though I shouldn't mention online business again, but online business really helps me a lot through my growing too. It's like I get to learn and like incapable of more like how I should manage myself and how I should like pamper, love yourself. It's really important. Like we all know that social media or like artists, anyone, they always like mention like, oh, love yourself, love yourself. But people don't really get it what's like the love yourself thing. Because like they be like, oh, just like in Chinese we call it like 自爱, 你要爱自己多一点. But sometimes they just don't really get like how should I love myself more? Is it I buy myself things that I like or what? But for me, I think that it's not about spending or like pampering. It's about you really accept the true self. Is that you gotta like really really love yourself. But like for example, I'm not in good in talking. Okay, for example, and you gotta like put that like it's okay to not you're not good in talking. You can learn from it. Not like I'm not really not good in talking. I should have like just kept quiet. It's like this is not how you should love yourself. You should accept the true of yourself, like, and learn from it. I'll say. So I'll say this is like the biggest lesson life in my life.
Wow, you gave me a really good perspective. Many of us, when we have our weakness, we are sometimes really afraid to accept it. But that's the truth. We as humans, we have weakness, and you gave a really good point. We should learn to accept it and maybe improve it. Because if you don't accept it, you can't improve it. Only when you accept that you have this weakness, only you can start to work on it.
Okay, I'm gonna get back to the previous question you were talking about, the highest and lowest in life. Instead of saying in life, I'll say my experience, like what I've like had, is like the highest is probably I've get to like cherish my family more. Maybe most of like the students or like teenagers, we don't really get to talk with our parents. But after I've went to studies, I went to studies, and you gotta be homesick, like definitely for sure. Then I just realized that like family are really like the best companion for you. Companion, is that how I pronounce? I don't know, no idea, sorry. But like don't put too much trust on like strangers. You know, like family always is the one should trust. They will not harm you, I'll say. They really will give advice to you. But if this is like the biggest, like I get to get closer with my family more, like for the biggest, not achievement, like experience in life, but like if lowest, like is if you're in a relationship, don't commit too much. I'll say like in a relationship.
Wow, no.
No, it does. I don't, because I feel like sometimes like when I started in my relationship, I gave too much to my other half until I forgot I have to be myself. It's like I'm not being myself with the partner. because I'll be like, I'll keep thinking about him, and until, like, in Chinese we call like 失去自我. It's like you're not yourself anymore. So
You lose yourself.
yeah, that's why. Okay, that's the word. Okay, I'm not gonna say. Yeah, like like the lowest. Is it called lowest? I don't know, but something like that in life.
Yeah, I think just now when you mentioned about a relationship, I feel like it's really, really true. I feel like when you lose yourself in a relationship because of a relationship, it gets really, really tiring and exhausting. Yeah, alright, so thank you, Sabrina, for coming on to this journey series. It's really an honor to have you share your experience and also like a small journey, a part of your life. So thank you. Yeah.
Thank you for having me. Like, no, I'm honored.
Alright, so if you guys like this video, give her a follow at Sabrina on Insta, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Sorry guys if I
It's
say
okay.
something wrong. Maybe people would disagree on my thoughts and opinion, but yeah, I mean, oops. But yeah, that's it from me. I don't know what else to say. I'm so awkward now.